Hello, my friends. This is the first in a series of several stock picker readings that I'm going to be releasing throughout the end of 2023 and probably into January. We're going to start with the stock market sectors, the 11 official sectors of the stock market. And we're going to see which ones are going to be the outperformers, which ones are not going to perform well, underperform, and maybe get even a little bit more information from it. So let's get into it. So for real estate, we have a notable decline. There's going to be a failure in the real estate market in 2024. If you haven't gotten out, you should get out. Energy is looking mixed, but bearish overall. Materials is looking like a serious gainer, probably the strongest of them. Either materials or information technology look like the most bullish. But let's see what the ruins have to say here in just a sec. Interesting. So financials, there's definitely a trade in financials. So we'll hit a key resistance level on like a multi-year scale in the financial sector, and then we'll turn around, we'll decline through a key support if you're looking at like the financial sector ETF. Let's check out the markup. I also tried something new here, where rather than having like a significator or anything like that, what I did is I looked for the cards that correlate to the Magus card. And I'll be doing that as a theme throughout the entirety of the series and see how that goes. So there's these other sectors that stand out. So there's a trade, you want to cash out at a high in financials. Materials is a really big gainer. You could get into a long position in the midst of a decline in industrials, and there should be a significant move into the end of the year to a prominent peak, maybe like a multi-year kind of scale. Utilities, it corresponds to the Magus. So there's a trade in there because we moved to the upside, and then we have a full retracement of that move back down. There may be some mergers there too. I'm picking up on mergers and acquisitions, so maybe some big companies kind of merge together in the utilities industry. Interesting. Healthcare, I'd stay away from. Financials, like I said, you take profits there. Consumer discretionary, I would avoid. There's trading in consumer staples. We dropped pretty early in the year to a low, and then there's like a move back up where you could trade. It looks like it is as far up as where we dropped from, like towards the middle to third quarter of the year. There's a trade opportunity there at a high, and then we come back and we revisit lows from like the second quarter of the year in the fourth. So kind of like mixed over there in consumer staples with some trade opportunity, and then the information tech is probably the second place. First materials, then information tech as far as outperformers. And the thing about the ace of discs, let's see, as far as chart behavior. Oof, I got the unicursal. Okay, so information tech, there's a lot of money to be made there. It sounds to me like 2024 is probably either a really profitable place to trade or it's a good place to cash out for a profit. Really the same thing, but the trade would be like, because it's an ace of discs, a lot of ground covered around an important multi-year support level into it and probably out of it, so you could trade around that, or it could be out of it and then back into it. My sense is that it's, got the ace of discs again, it's out of it and then back into it. Kind of a similar thing going on in financials, but maybe not on, well, maybe on the same scale actually, because it's a cash out opportunity there at a high on a multi-year scale. We got the same kind of pattern going on with the utilities as well. Industrial seems to be the opposite. Materials just is like, it got a like trend of its own. Materials is really where it's at, guys. My gosh. So if I had to pick out of like just a few sectors, as far as like I was looking to shop stocks or ETFs or that sort of thing, I would be looking at materials. I would be looking in industrials for a buy opportunity. I would be looking in information tech, financial sector, XLF, financial select sector, spider fund, 37.45 right now. Industrial, 112.76, $112.76. Technology, $189.61. Healthcare sector, $135.03. This is all in USD. Utilities, $65.36. The real estate ETF, which was probably a good short, $91.97. Okay, guys, so I'm getting impressions that the real estate market goes bust. It goes woo in like February, March. Sorry, Hermes, did I scare you? He was sleeping on my computer and I made that noise and he like freaked out. Yeah, guys, so be mindful of that with the real estate. Telecoms ETF, $77.89. Metals and mining, this one's gonna like probably really go up, $56.51. Vanguard real estate fund ETF probably gonna tank as well, $89.29 right now. Consumer staples, $71.51. Consumer discretionary, $177.78. Oh, and energy, $84.51. Financials, we're gonna look at that. Currently $37.48. Before February, March would be a good time to sell property, sell real estate, because then it looks like in 2024 there should be a pretty significant opportunity later on in the year at some point, hopefully in 2024 not 2025, to buy back. So like you could probably get in at a good price and buy a lot of properties at low prices with the profits that you made off of selling at a high price. Spider NYSE technology, the Spider NYSE technology ETF XNTK is currently $160.49 USD. Although, there's no trades going, there's nothing telling me trades in real estate, so my sense is that this decline probably continues into 2025. Let me see. No, it doesn't continue into 2025. Interesting. And there's a significant buy opportunity in real estate. We're gonna circle this one off too. All right, so overall, what we're gonna take a look at in the following videos of the series, we'll take a look at the financial sector, the real estate sector, the materials for sure, the information tech for sure. We might get into industrials, utilities, consumer staples, but we're gonna really focus on materials, information tech, and probably the real estate as well, and probably industrials. And so look out for those. Those should be coming out over the next several weeks. If you like this sort of thing, my friends, please subscribe if you haven't done so. It really helps out the channel. If you are subscribed and you like this sort of thing, let me know in the comments. We'll do more stuff like this. And don't forget to share and like and all that stuff. But most importantly, my friend, make sure to follow through on that rule of karma. Be an angel investor. Blessings to all my angel investors. You know where to go. You know what to do. I'll see you guys on the next one.